Hey guys, welcome in. This is Drawing with Mr. S. I've joined Art Fight this year, and essentially it's just like a place, like an artist playground where artists get to draw like OCs or fan art of original characters from each other as little attacks. And so I want to stream some of my progress that I've got going on with this, and so I'm going to be starting off here with an artist named Shinzu and their character named Little Star. So I'm really excited about this. Hey R1C, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. We just started here. I'm really excited about this. I don't know if you guys heard about Art Fight, but this can be like a fun little, kind of draw fest, if you will. So my goal is to do about 4 pieces in this month, and then from there just kind of keep building up. But so here's their OC, here's the bio. It says, through hundreds of years, Little Star is still a very young demigoddess, equivalent to that of a mortal teenager. She's unsure of herself, hasty, and quickly falls into the habit of self-loathing due to circumstances in her past. Hey, Rishit, welcome in, dude. Welcome in. So I'm thinking I'm going to kind of focus in on that self-loathing piece. And just try to make like a kind of like a really sad demi-goddess girl, right? So that's going to be my goal on this one for today, okay? But yeah, let me know if you guys have any suggestions for this, but I'm really thinking crying on that self-loathing. We'll try to get a good sketch in here as we can. So yeah, so again, the artist name is Shinzu. In the artfight.net website. Thank you. Yeah, so I keep it. No, I didn't draw this art piece. This one belongs to another artist named Shinzu. So for Art Fight, you get to take an OC from someone, and then you get to redraw it, like kind of create like some fan art for for them, and then give it to them as like a quote unquote attack, so that you can earn points for your team. So it's like a team versus team type of thing, which is kind of dope. But I want to make her sad, right? So before I do, let me just do like general sad expression and then just kind of add it on top, I think. So we'll do these curved eyebrows as you do, right? Because her face for this one, it's a little bit more angular, kind of like this. But I want to also fit it into my style, right? So I got to make some changes or necessary changes that I think will fit this. But yeah. And hopefully your summers are going well. Hopefully your day is going great. I'm really excited. I kind of finished up an anime art camp earlier. I've got a digital art club a little bit later today, but I figured I'd have some time for a little drawing for my Art Fight, since today is day 1 of the little competition, I guess is what you'll call it, since there's points and stuff. But yeah. But I think in this, it's like everyone's essentially a winner, just because, you get to meet new artists, get to make some friends, get to see some other OCs, different ways that people create. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah. So some of the things that I'm looking at are just like the head shape anatomy that she's got going on for her character. On this one, it looks like we've got just one eye, but I'm assuming there's another eye on the other side. There wasn't much else. There was just this one image for that particular artist, but I really love the way that it came out. Hey, Juo, welcome in. So you got Mickey Mouse vs. Bugs Bunny for a death battle episode. That's pretty dope. My money is on Bugs Bunny. You can call me John if you want. John? Okay. What's up, John? Yeah. Let's see. The way this artist does their mouths keeps it wide open, but I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to actually put in like some teeth and stuff because I feel like we could totally do that. But for a crying face, maybe we can make, or a self-loathing type of face, I think we can exaggerate some of this. So I'm going to think about opening up some of their features down here. I'm kind of thinking like if you've ever seen One Piece, where they have like those exaggerated like frownies and stuff like that. That's what I'm thinking. So just got to kind of figure out how this is going to work. So I'm thinking the mouth has got to be something like this, something that's going to like stretch it out. You know what I mean? Let's see. What app do you use for art? This is Clip Studio Paint. I'm drawing on my drawing tablet. It's like an XP pen tablet. It's about 22 inches. So that's what I'm drawing on today. Why did you change your logo? My logo for YouTube? I like to change it on the regular. Plus, I'm using that logo for my art fight, so it's kind of one of those things where I get to sync the two together. Yeah, you're welcome, R1C. You're good. Yeah, ask any questions you want, guys. I don't mind. Let's see. And John says, I saw a Wild vs. Thorn episode of Death Battle, and it was fun, though I'm disappointed because Tom lost. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, like Wile E. Coyote versus like Tom from Tom and Jerry. Is that what it is? Yeah. Let's see. Thinking something like this. Her eye would come around here. She's a teenager, so I'm assuming super emotional. And then I think I have to correct myself. I said there was only this one, but she had a human version, I guess, of this character. But this was the one that I saw, and it's the one that kind of like really got me inspired to want to draw it first. So that's what I'm focusing on here. It's just this character. Let's see. And then let me know if the music's too loud or if you need to move it up a little bit. I was trying to mess around with my settings earlier. Let's see. And again, I'm thinking there's two eyes. So let's do two. I'm using these as like little placeholders. Because hers are like really red. And she's got like this little pupil. But again, I'm going to change it to my style for her. Let's see. What if you fuse Luffy with Gojo? That'd be fun. That'd be exciting. I actually have plans for an anime fusion episode in the near future. So I'll probably put that one in my book right here. So I could have that for the future. I like that one. That's a good suggestion. Little brother's birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday to Rishit's little brother. John says, like Ghost Rider vs. Spawn and Master Chief vs. Doomslayer. It sounds metal as heck, the music. Yeah, the playlist I've got's got a little bit of rap, rock, and metal in it. So it'll be kind of cool. Hopefully you guys are cool with that. I just needed to get away from some of the lo-fi stuff I've been listening to. Your whole house is a mess with decor? Okay. Well, that's to be expected. Let's see. I'm gonna assume I'm gonna have some tears rolling down this way. And I think I want to stretch this mouth even further. I want to like do some sort of an exaggerated type of look. We'll have some tears dripping down here. It's a little rough sketch, but a little messy and sloppy, but I think it'll be good. Let me get rid of this bow tie for right now. And there's some restrictions too. There's some people that don't want you to have your OCs mingle sometimes, and then there's others that say, yeah, they're all about it. I don't remember what this artist claimed for it, but either way, I think I feel like it needs another character in it. Let's see. Do you use Spotify? Yes, I'm using Spotify. What happened to the Sepulveda Alliance? It doesn't exist, I don't think. Unless it's the S-Squad family now, who knows. Also, if you wanted to... How can I join your art class? So the art classes are for students that are between the ages of like 10 and 17 or so. But it's on a platform called OutSchool. So if you ever wanted to join any of my classes, whether it's a digital art class or an anime social club type of thing, then you can find me by my last name on the website. There's only 2 Sepulvedas, one's a female on there, so it should be easy to find. Oh, from Goggo Ball? Yeah, I miss Goggo Ball, that was fun. Favorite death battle musics? One by its title, one by its music, and one by its cover? Oh, I have no idea. I never thought about it. I don't think about death battles. Let's see. I used to remember like the celebrity death battles when I was growing up in the 90s. Let's see, I don't know if this person has a tongue, but we're gonna think about it. Let's see. And again, I don't know if this head is supposed to be, you know how like the body is going like this into like the neck? I don't know if that's how I'm gonna draw it. I don't think I will draw it that way. I think it needs like a semi-regular kind of a head shape. I really want to do like ears and stuff, but this character doesn't have it, so I'm gonna try to stick to at least that much. But the hair would cover it either way. I feel like you could use some funks for TGE background music. I don't know what that is. Don't know what that is. Howdy. How's Art Fight going for you so far? Hey, Mary Sue, how you doing? This is the start of Art Fight. This is my first art piece that I'm doing today towards the event. So you get to see this, see me progress as I go. My goal is to do 4 art pieces. I'm trying to keep my goal low so that at the very least I'm doing 1 a week. And I'm trying to stream some of my progress and things like that as I go. But we'll kind of see. I'm hoping to do more. I've got 4 art pieces from 4 different artists saved up already that I wanted to try to... They're all very different in style that I wanted to attempt. So my hope is just to kind of keep exploring. Try to find some more art fun pieces. Might do some friendly fire stuff towards my team. Because there's a couple artists on there whose art pieces I saw and I'm like, ooh, that looks like fun. So who knows? We'll kind of see. But I'm on Team Fossil, if that helps. And if any of you guys are in Art Fight, let me know. I'd love to know what team you chose, why you chose it, which of your OCs you have being represented for this year's Art Fight. Really, really excited to know. Let's see. My favorite death battle music by title is Will to Drill. One by its music is Hell's Angels, and one by its cover is Retro Rivals. Cool. Did Italian brain rot go famous in your class? Not so much. I think it was like 1 kid. But I did put up a YouTube short that had some brain rot on it just because I thought it was funny. I just wanted to see some of the random reactions just to kind of see if anyone would comment on it. So I thought it was funny. See, John says, I meant the last one is for music called Only by Super. Okay. Mary Sue says, awesome. I'm away from home right now, so I wasn't able to start when the event opened. Hey, no worries, no worries. It goes on all month either way, so plenty of time. Plenty of time. I'm going to get, you know what? I'm going to do like an extra spiral over here. Do like an extra spiral. Let's see. I was thinking about making this almost like a sticker for Shinzu, for the artist. And then that's their logo, by the way, so... For each of these art pieces that I take to utilize for Art Fight, I'll keep putting their Art Fight logos on the top. Hey, Dempsey, how's it going? Yes, definitely a live stream. Since some of us are doing like the Art Fights, I figured I'd stream some of my progress. Otherwise, I don't know if I'd actually stick with it and do it, you know? So this is me just keeping myself accountable. Let's see. Let's see, Asher. I'm on Team Fossil. Yep, I chose Team Fossil, so we're teammates. Here we go. Maybe friendly fire coming your way. Who knows? You're excited because you got a new project of OCs. Oh, that's so dope. I love it. I love it. This is your 8th year participating. This is my first, so I'm really excited about it. My students for my digital art club told me about it last year, but I just kind of I missed the deadline for it, so I never got into it. So I'm glad to make it this year. So this will be fun. So what is Art Fight for artists who aren't taking part? You guys are fan artists. You make fan art for me. I don't know. But that's all it is, right? It's just making fan art of people's OCs that you like. I really like the look of this character. I don't know why. I think it's because green's one of my favorite colors, and so the green on this one really gets me. Which I think is weird, because you'll see a lot of my thumbnails and stuff with blues and reds. Just because I like Superman a lot. Let's see. I'm gonna change the hair slightly. Let's see. But yeah, might join next year. Never get around to. Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, it's every year, which I think is pretty cool. But I definitely want to make some like other like artist buddies, build up like a repertoire of like friends and stuff, and just kind of get inspired. Like I love the way that everyone draws things so differently. For instance, like if you look at Shinzu's like thumbnail over there, like they do like colored line work. Like I'm not a colored line work person. I love blacks. I love putting like bold black lines everywhere. They draw really cute. They have a lot of round shapes. Like I mean that's pretty evident. And like even the characters. So I love to like see what other people do. I've done a lot of that stuff with even you, Dempsey, where I'm like, I look at some of the art pieces that you draw, and I'm just like, oh wow, that's really inspiring. It makes me want to try some of the stuff out. I think it was like a while ago, before I joined you guys for our group. I think I even asked you. I was like inspired by one of your things with like I think it was like Pal World, and then I asked if I could go ahead and use the idea, and you were all about it. So I think it's kind of cool. I like building up this artist community. Let's see, is that cool enough here? How else would I change this hair? I'm trying to think. Let's see, let's get rid of this, get rid of that. I think the hair is good. And then I got to think, how would I do the eyes just slightly different for myself? And then we got to get into the body. Yeah, thanks, Mary Sue. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm hoping this year goes pretty well for this one. Richard says, my friends are super envious of me because I got picked to go to Madrid for a soccer game. That's pretty dope, dude. That's pretty dope. My wife, she grew up in Spain, and she enjoyed it. It was like she lived in Andalusia for a little bit, so it's like a port city. Sure, go for it. It's so much fun when we work on similar topics, etc., and help each other. Yeah, no, totally. I'll be getting more active soon. My world building is in need of a boost. No, absolutely. Loving how this looks so far, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate that. Yeah. Man, I think when we started the world building, the first thing I did was just do an outline of what I wanted to include. And I came up with some characters and things like that, and I got like way too invested, I think. I still have 2 characters that still need drawing that are like the main heroes, but I'm excited to figure out what they look like. Hey, welcome, Ahan. Hope you're doing well, dude. Hope your summer's going well. Very cool. And then Rishit's a world traveler. He's traveled to Spain multiple times. That's pretty dope. I'm going to be honest, I've never been outside of the United States. That's my goal at some point. Get a passport. And then go travel. My wife will still go to like Spain, and then because as a kid she split her time between families, so she would have been in El Salvador and Spain, and then she also had like family in like Luxor, Egypt, so she got to be there. So she's definitely all over. That was smart. I just had a basic idea, and I was like, sure. How much is a few months behind everyone else now? I don't know. I know a few of us took a break, if I remember correctly. So there's that. I think Nerd's been pretty consistent. I've been pretty consistent. And then I mean, life happens, man, right? So, and that's expected to take place. I know for me, like I have a little bit more free time on my hands because I'm in the summer, and as a teacher, I have some time off. Although I do occupy some of my time with like teaching kids online, some like digital art and with anime clubs and stuff like that. But yeah, been to England 7 times. Rishit did the 6-7 meme go viral in your class. We weren't even in school, so probably no. The answer is no. Done 2 videos. I've done 6. Working on 7. I got to get 7 going. But I was struggling on drawing the character, so I don't know if this is going to be and I like to have them at the end of the month for myself so they can kind of keep track. But I don't know if this will be the month that I actually don't post one, so we're gonna find out. Because I definitely want to do an art fight video, right? So these are all going to be part of it, like the ones that I stream here, and then any other ones that I do on the outside of the streams, just to kind of talk about my overall experience and some of the cool artists. Make it almost like a pop cross artist reacts, but with like just regular folks like us. Because I think that'd be a little bit more fun. All right, I'm cool with these. I'm gonna merge them, and then I got to do the body. Let's see. Yeah. You should try drop shipping in this summer. What's drop shipping? Look, I don't get out much. I don't know what that means. I don't know what this stuff is, guys. Let's see. I'm going to change the bow up a little bit. Make it a more exaggerated kind of bow. She's a demigoddess, but she's like teenage demigoddess. Put a little bit more fashion into this bow. There we go. And then I think instead of a circle, I'll just kind of do something like this. There we go. Because I don't want to copy styles, and that's one of the things that I want to locate from other artists is I want the styles that don't match mine, so that I'm forced to try to convey them in my own style. I think that'll only just make me a stronger artist. But yeah, dropshipping is like Amazon. What do you like to color with the most? Like color-wise, or because I do a lot of digital. But yeah. Let's see. We need a body on this sucker. Let's see. But I do like the shape language. I like the shape language of this girl. So I might. Actually, I don't even know if it's a she. I think it's, yeah, it should be a she, right? Unless they specified otherwise. I don't remember. I only just copied and pasted the bio over here. I should double check that later. Let's see. What happens if she, because she's self-loathing, right? She's crying, right? She doesn't think highly of herself. What happens? What happens if she's like looking at herself in the mirror and she doesn't feel like good about herself? Maybe that's why she's like in tears, right? We got to come up with like a story here. So let's do this. I think her hand would be this way. Somewhere over here. Yeah, and she'd go in front of the bow, and then she would have like maybe a mirror of some sort. Let's see. Yeah, maybe she's just not like happy with it, you know? I don't know. That's my thought process. Oh, print my stuff out and sell them? I don't know. I'm really honestly happy and content with just drawing it out. I think that's what it is. I checked out your characters and I'm loving their designs and bios. They're so fun. I dropped a follow too. Oh, thanks, very soon. I'm going to follow you back. No worries. As soon as I'm done with the stream. I'm only hanging out here for about an hour or so. I got to pick up my wife from work after this. Let's see. We got this going on. So this is more or less their language for their legs, right? This one, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like an Inside Out character, you know? Like it looks like an emotion. And with the self-loathing, maybe that's what it is. Let's see. This is like, it's not too bad. It's not looking bad. You're going to be doing that soon? Had an idea, just need some time to draw it? All right, sweet, yeah. What was your dream college when you were young? I didn't think about college as much as I thought about jobs. Like, so when I was like 6, I wanted to be a cartoonist. I wanted to draw cartoons that people would enjoy. Like I enjoyed the cartoons that were playing, but when I was growing up, I was always told negative things such as you'll never find a career in art, so don't look that way. So I actually believed it. And watching my sister go to like Catherine Gibbs for like graphic design and watched her fail and quit college, it just made me think I can't find a position in art. And so I kind of stopped drawing for a while. But so yeah, I don't know. I didn't get back into art until like COVID. COVID kind of forced me to, find my passion back again. So I don't know if that answers your question. I don't know what kind of college I would have gone to, but if I was living in New York at the time, I would have probably found a college up there. Dang, you're on top of this? I wasn't planning to start until next week. Next week? Hey, look, today's day one. and for at least for my first one, I chose something that was a little simple looking, a little bit, not super, because there's no way I could honestly replicate that. But I wanted to choose something that I thought was possible to do in a stream or two, like something real quick, easy, something manageable, so that I could at least feel that success of getting something done. Hopefully that makes sense, Kingpin, because it makes me feel good when I accomplish something, Gonna go to soccer school? That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I was a center mid at one point, and that was fun. Wasn't any good. Before you ask, I definitely wasn't any good. Alright, let's see. Got our arms in here. That's fair. I don't know. Sometimes I have this thing, King, where I just, I don't know. If I take a challenge, I usually try to take it on head first. Like just, I don't know. I just dive right into it. Let's see. I gotta fix up this arm. This arm's gonna bother me for a little bit. And that mirror, I don't think it registers as a mirror. Let's see. There's a quote-unquote maybe belly button around here. Best position's a striker. That's the feel that I get every time I watch Blue Lock. You want to be a striker. You know what I mean? Alley Hart 707. Hey, how's it going? The other stream I was on just got swept away in a storm. Oh, sadness. But we're happy to have you here. What's up in this stream? Well, I've joined up to do Art Fight this year. So essentially, you just get to make fan art of other people's OCs, and then you kind of send it to them, as a quote-unquote attack to gain points for your team. Hopefully I did an okay job of explaining that. I don't know if it came out right. I hope it did. Let's see. Let's make this arm a little bit bigger. Something like that. So I'm trying to draw this in... If I was like the person who had the pen, right, which I am, I'm trying to draw this and as if I created it, if that makes sense. Let's see. And then I got the bio up top in case you missed it, or if it's too small, which I feel like it's small. It says, though hundreds of years old, Little Star, that's the name of this character, is still a very young demigoddess, equivalent to that of a mortal teenager. She's unsure of herself, hasty, and quickly falls into the habit of self-loathing due to the circumstances in her past. So this is art created by the artist Shinzu. That's their Art Fight profile pic. And then this is their character, Little Star. And so I'm trying to focus in on that expression or that emotion of self-loathing, which is like, dislike, discontent for yourself, making yourself, cry, angry, that kind of feeling. And I'm trying to get her to express that. And the idea I've come up with right now is she's going to be looking at herself in the mirror and just be really unhappy with the results that she's seeing. So and I think that's something that some of us may have experienced. I'm a big guy, so I definitely know I've experienced it plenty when I was younger, until I started learning that, you've only got one body, you should really appreciate yourself, that sort of thing. Let's see. Snowing where you are? Okay, that's pretty cool. I would love to see snow in the summer on this side. It's like Christmas in July kind of thing. Oh yeah, I'm in Art Fight as well, second year. Oh, awesome. That's pretty exciting. This is my first year, so definitely, if your name is Alley Hart over there, I'll try to find you and follow you. Let's see. You're having hail. Cool. That's so sad. Yeah, I mean, that's the character, I think, is the whole self-loathing. But good work on it so far. Thank you. First attack is going to be a comic. Oh, that's dope. That's pretty dope. I love comics. Let's see. So, okay, so it is Alley Hart 707. Okay, I'm going to go check you out. Definitely checking you out. And I think this is kind of cool because I think it's one of those things where you get to connect with other artists, which is kind of cool because everyone puts in like their handles and stuff on there, and it's like, oh, cool. So not only do I get to see your OC here and some really cool art, I get to just go ahead and jump in and check you out on like your Instagrams or your Tumblrs or wherever, DeviantArt, things like that. You're joining up now. You figured out how to upload a character. That's okay. There you go. Step number 1. Character upload. Step number 2, attack somebody. Oh man. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rishit. Yeah, bullying's not cool, man. I'm sorry about that, dude. When I was younger, I was very quiet, but I was also like a big guy, right? So some people were like afraid of me, I guess. But there was this guy that bullied my little brother, and of course that wasn't cool for at all. So I ended up kind of picking a fight a little bit. Don't recommend that. But he didn't start fighting. he left my brother alone, which was pretty good. But yeah, you pretty much always follow people back. Awesome. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely shoot you a follow when I get a chance. Step 0, figure the characters to use. Oh yeah, that was another thing. I was trying to make sure that all mine were as original as possible, that were all like ones that I've created or have obvious permission to use, right? Mary Sue says, I love Art Fight, but I'm always too scared to share my handle for some reason. No, don't be scared. I think it's a good thing to have like people follow. It's a good thing. It makes you feel good when you're like, oh man, I've reached other people. They actually like what I'm creating, things like that. It's a good feeling inside. Hey, Ben, welcome in. Dempsey, that would be at the same step if I joined the art battle. Ben, you really probably should, dude. You can submit in traditional art and digital art, so it don't have to be all digital. All right, I think this is more or less the vibe I'm going to go with for this character. I might fix this leg up a little bit. But, you know, we can always fix it whenever we do the lines. I wish your feet were a little bit more complex, but in all honesty, that's just me trying to make it more my style than anything else. Alright, so we got a character. I've got about, what? I'm going to probably keep going until about 4:15 East, for my time. Just because I got to leave and pick up the wife. But I'll keep going until then. Hopefully we can get some color on this guy, because I think this is probably the fastest I've gone in like forever. So that's pretty good. Let's see. Summer vacation, the most boring thing? I think that kind of depends. Again, I've been doing some classes and stuff, some art camps. So I've been having fun. Let's see. I'm going to add a couple characters now and see. That's pretty good. Do it. How do you join the Art Fight? You go to artfight.net. And then you create yourself a profile, upload your own like original characters. If it's characters that you made from like other fandoms, I believe you have to mention all that. But yeah, and then and you have to make sure that they're your own artworks, right? No AI kind of thing. Let's see. There we go. Oh, hey, thanks, Dempsey. Putting up the link. Let's go. Let's see. I want to maybe I want to keep her the ones on the front hair a little bit rounder, because she's got a lot of like round shape language. but she's also got some triangles, right? So she's got to be a little powerful. I mean, for a demigoddess, right? I mean, she should be powerful. We hope. I think I'm gonna have to change the direction of some of these. Let's change up the direction. But yeah, I think this would be kind of like a cool like sticker design. I think, I don't know. Okay, which I need to credit towards the show. Okay, very cool. Yep. Yeah, I thought I have some art pieces that I drew on here that are definitely from other shows, like heavily inspired by like pop culture things. But I didn't put any of those in. I just put ones that I knew were ones that I've created myself personally. But I saw someone and I saved their stuff, but they made some a character from like their own MHA character, so My Hero Academia, and I thought that was really cool. And I was like, oh, I wish I thought about something like this and created something, but I didn't. But maybe next year for sure. All right, mine is Scarlet Fox 777. Yep, drop in your ArtNet account names here, guys, for sure. I'm all about it. I'm a bit new to trying to put myself out there, so I'm trying to get over that sort of internet stage fright. Hey, no worries, no worries. I'm all about the positivity, anyways. Currently losing by 3%. Oh, Team Fossils. Hey, it's still early. It's still early. Let's see. Looks like Ben saying Dempsey is that a xenomorph. Tyrannade Nemesis, hard to destroy. Breaking into your house. It's always something breaking into someone's house with Ben. I've noticed this. There's a pattern. And hopefully no one breaks into mine. Can't have that happen. You sound so professional when talking about your art. It's cool. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know. I'm a teacher. And then this upcoming school year, I'll be a digital art teacher. Physically at a school instead of just online, where I'll be teaching some third graders through fifth graders, some art stuff, like just digital art in general. Let's see, I don't need these pieces of hair, I don't think. I'm gonna have to come back to that. But yeah, I think it's just out of habit from like talking in general. but I appreciate it. I don't always feel like I sound professional. Hey Galahad, what's going on? You didn't miss much. I'm participating in Art Fight this year, so I'm just doing essentially like fan art of a person's OC. This is Shinzu. That's their artfight.net profile pic, and then here's their character Little Star, and I'm just trying to draw a piece of my style for them. But yeah, let's see. Art Fight. Thanks, Dempsey. I'm missing out on a lot of these. Losing by 1%. Oh man, it's a scorcher here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. It's got to be really hot, dude. Kingpin, what up? Yep, dropping his name in. Appreciate it. Yep, first year. Yep, we're firsts. Let's go. Fossils. Dun dun dun. Thanks, Knight. Hey, welcome in, Knight. Ben, I don't have a house. I have an apartment, so I get you. Are you still a fifth grade teacher? No, I'll be teaching Encore, so I'll be teaching third graders through fifth graders. Hey, how's your community redraw coming along? I was going to submit something, but then I forgot. Hey, no worries. You still have till like end of July to do it. Please submit. I've only got like maybe 2 submissions in so far. Let's see. Hey, Matt, what's going on? Welcome in, Mr. Mangrum. Ali says, whoa, that's really cool. I'm a long-term sub for an art. Oh, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. It's got to be fun to just like physical traditional art. That's pretty awesome. Galhound's like, did you say xenomorph? Let me grab my double barrel shotgun. Galhound 19, is that a demonic dragon breaking into your house? I thought we covered the no house thing. Are you still in Odell Elementary? Yes, I'm still at the elementary school. Yes. Let's see. She's not like, I don't know. I don't think she's got teeth, but I like to draw teeth. Well, let's see. What happens if I give her like a demigod, but she looks kind of like a plant too. What happens if I give her like a little bit of like a fang in here? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna go over here real quick. Sorry. Just changing the song up. I might actually change the playlist up too. Let's go to this one. Let's go to this one. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. No, I'm messing something here. Mr. S, is that a xenomorph? Break it into your house? Probably not, because my dog would just start crying. He's my alarm. He would let me know. And he'd probably just scare the xenomorph out. Hey, have you seen K-pop Demon Hunters? No, it's on my queue, actually. The film is super rad. The only thing that I'm disappointed with is that it wasn't on the big screen. Really? Okay. It's on my queue. I'm definitely checking it out. You're just super busy? Yeah, no. Don't worry about it, dude. No worries at all. And for anyone here that's interested in submitting in for the redraw, it's just creating, I believe, your own fantasy weapon. You just have to give it a name, an ability of some sort, and then you just submit it into my email address, right? So it's dwmsredraws@gmail.com. So drawing with Mr. S redraws@gmail.com. But yeah. Watch it. It's so good. Yeah, totally. I'll watch it. Knight has to watch it too. Yep. Yeah. It looked cool. And I'm basing this on the cover of what I saw. I think my pen is off a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. So the soundtrack is banger after banger. Then I have to really watch it sometime soon. Let's see. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit more. Hopefully it doesn't bother anyone. And I'm gonna curve it like it's real paper. I think that fixed it up a little bit for me. Okay. Try to fix that up. There we go. See if I missed anything. Sorry, guys. Gotta get some images back on the computer. Can you still add characters after you join a team? I would believe so. I don't see why not, right? Let's see. Galhound's trying to get Ben back. That's kind of funny. Do you think it should have a sequel? You're hoping for it. That sounds good. So it's that good that you would think sequel. So that, again, you guys are just selling this really well for me. Really gonna have to check it out. Let's see. I'll put this closer here. There we go. I've been having trouble lately. I don't know what it is. It's been happening for the past couple of days where I'm like, I get the one eye, and I'm like, oh, I'm pretty good with this one. I'm feeling pretty great, and then somehow it's like I can't get the other eye. I don't know what's going on. You can delete and hide characters anytime you want during the event. Oh, that's pretty cool to know. Let's see. So you got to have at least one to start it off? Okay. Shield Hero. I never finished Season 3, Galahound. I need to finish Season 3. Shield Hero focus episode? I mean, maybe. I wouldn't mind. I really enjoyed it, yeah. What the heck is Art Fight? Art Fight is just like, I guess, a competition amongst artists that have their own original characters, and then you essentially, quote-unquote, attack them for points by making like fan art of their OCs. And so you'll be on one of two teams for that event. But Dempsey J's got the link in there for you. Thanks, Dempsey. Let's see. I think that's accurate. Let's flip it. It's close enough, right? Do I need to make this higher? Okay. There we go. I think it'll be like around here. Which means I gotta angle this guy a little bit more. And then put in that other eyebrow. Self-loathing. Sadness. Not happy with oneself, right? So we got to get that in here, or somehow get that pushed across. Unlike Fight Club, you do talk about Art Fight. That's a good point, Knight. That's a really good point. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. 402 on my side. I'm like determined to get most of this line work done so that I can say that I feel accomplished today. And then I got class tonight too at like 7 p.m. But that was a good one. It's like a digital art club. So we just get to kind of goof off and then just draw a little bit. Okay. I got most of this head over here. Let's try to get this body going. Worried about how loud the chainsaws are? Okay, I think that's okay. So I think this arm could probably even be in front of it. Let's see. I'm making it thicker now so I don't have to go back around it later. Because I like a thick outline on these. Let's see. Hey, to be honest, do you think there's too much blood on TV with the likes of The Boys and Gen V? There are like buckets full. There was a time where you weren't allowed to curse on screen, but now, I know for sure. But honestly, I actually like The Boys, but it could get a little too much sometimes. Yeah. Where do you get your stream music from? I'm vibing to these songs. Honestly, I'm grabbing them from Spotify. So I've got like a playlist on here that's copyright free rock music. It says it's for Twitch, but honestly, I don't see why I couldn't use it for YouTube if it's all copyright free. This one I'm vibing to. But yeah, for sure. I was getting tired of using just like you know your regular lo-fi music and stuff like that. Although sometimes I don't mind it. It just depends. Like when I was doing the Pokemon streams and I have like the Pokemon lo-fi, it puts me in the mood for it. But this one's supposed to be fun. Like so I normally listen to like some rock music or country or something that I can actually like want to draw to, if that makes sense, instead of like being in complete silence. But yeah. Who says it was the Has-Been Hotel Morningstar? Yeah. You did the same thing when you streamed back in 2020? Yep. Ooh, let's make it more like that. The worst part about this brush that I use, it's like a modified version of the G pen. This one's, or the real G pen. I like the tooth to it, but both sides are never going to be equal. I think it's just because I like the tooth. But sometimes it annoys me when I'm trying to make something look like the other side of it. These are problems I've got, guys. Just gonna do this so I can remember to thicken this part out. And then I need the little mirror, right? What's this mirror gonna look like? Oh, you know what? Let's do it this way. Like that. There we go. Use your tools wisely. And then I think I gave it a third claw. I think it only has two, right? The thing's got two claws? Alright, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. So I'll just readjust this one. So it'd be like this. I'll put the second one over here, maybe? Yeah, let's do that. But I will just bring this one down. Let's get rid of this inside. I don't know why this song is hitting pretty hard. Oh, but yeah. It's such a vibe. And then I'm thinking either a rectangular one or maybe get a round one. Oh, what am I doing? That should have been on a different layer. Let's do it like this. Erase that. Erase this. Sorry, I just kind of like bumped into the microphone. You know, people complain about the Star Wars prequels. I'm no fan of Jar Jar, but come on, a stormtrooper got nothing on a super battle droid. He's a Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, he's a interesting character. Interesting character. Oh man. Is that even angled correctly? I don't think it is. It's looking more like a lollipop. That's what it's reading as. Let's see. So let's do another one of these. Ah, wrong layer again. There we go. And then maybe gotta skew this a little bit. Oh, that's not the free transform button. There we go. Let's re-angle this. So it should be on an angle enough that it looks like the character would be staring at herself, hopefully. That's at least the goal here. Knight says the clones are cool. Yeah, Knight gets it. There we go. That's a good fix. It's a good adjustment. I did enjoy like the Star Wars Clone Wars stuff, like the little series they had. I actually thought it was well made. Let's see. I think most of the hair was, at the very least, looking long enough. There we go. It's going to go around the entire head. Maybe put in, I don't know, it's almost 4:15. Do I have time for flats before I gotta go? Let's find out. Let's fix that hair. Okay, I think that's thick enough on that side. And then just need this one. And then if we just merge some of this stuff together and get rid of sketch, I think we got something good working here. There we go. Got our line work done. Just got my first 4 panels sketched out. We got this. You got this. Let's go. Let's get it, Allie. Awesome. All right, so I'm just going to honestly see if I can just steal some of this color. I think that needs to be a little bit more. There we go. And then you got some pinks. I'm just going to let this be my... Oh, wrong airbrush. Try that again. Okay, it looks like she has them just on the tips of her character. So I'm going to do something like this to all of these guys. But she doesn't have them on the interior ones. That's just the exterior pieces. And then I'll fight it back up with the orange. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of like Shinzu's like little, their color choices. I don't know. They did pretty good on this one, I'm thinking. Who is Team Fossil? Yeah, so I'm on Team Fossil. There's two teams to choose from. So there's Team Fossil and then there's Team Crystal, or Fossils and Crystals. But yeah, I know King, you're on Crystals, right? Definitely on Team Fossils, right? But yeah, Ishan, welcome in, dude. Of course I remember you. It's been forever, dude. I know we say 1 year, but it's almost 2. Hey, teammates, let's go. Let's see. I'm going to make it all light, I think. And then come back through with this. Because it kind of makes it look like it's like a rim light thing. If I do it this way. Hey, Mary Sue's on Fossils too. Dempsey's joining the Fossil crew. Time to start excavating fossils, guys. I'm gonna have to figure out the tier colors and stuff, because I wanted to, I mean, mostly to go blue, but I want to see if there's like reflective colors that I can use to put into the tiers when it comes time for the tiers when I continue this art piece. But yeah, and then I think texture wise, I know this is a little bit much, but she's kind of like spacey, right? Huh. It's kind of spacey. Put it in a few spots here, right? Yeah, that should be good. I don't want to overwhelm it. I did call Kingpin a traitor of the Fellowship of Art things. That's kind of funny. Alright, let's see. And then we've got color for the for this part of the bow tie. I don't know why I struggled on that one. The light blue. I don't know. Let's make it interesting. Let's make it like a gold. I feel like the gold popping against the green would look good. Just because green and yellow on the color wheel are like right next to each other. So it might make it look really nice. And then pink ought to contrast fine when we get there. Now, her character doesn't have eyebrows, so I'm gonna have to play around with that a little bit. Color-wise, I think we'll have to match it up with the hair. I do have to give her some color in her mouth over here. Let's see. Demigod, or demigoddess rather. Let's see. I think she's looking cool. And then she's got like a pinkish red eyes. Oh, which I guess... I didn't think about this part. Hey, Thunderbird, welcome in. Doing good. I'm coming towards the end of the stream over here. Doing art fight this year. So I've got Shinzu's character, Little Star, that I've been drawing during today's stream. I'm going to have to leave in a little bit anyways to pick up my wife. But yeah. But I'll probably end up streaming again tomorrow after my art camp, or after technically I walk my dog, and then I can hop back in here tomorrow. Let's see. But I want to finish up the flats before we get there. And then I'll probably off stream just make sure that everything's solid, all the colors are where they're supposed to be. But I really like this drawing. I really do. But if worse comes to worse, sometime tonight, if I decide to, I might get rid of the circle eyes and just leave them the way that this artist, Shinzu's got theirs. And then just kind of add the tears on after. But that'll be the last thing I do, is doing the tears. Because I want to make sure I've got the texture, I want to make sure I've got the shadows, things like that. But I think that's going to be it for me, guys. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and then, you know, just joining in with the chat, talking with us here. Wait, what? Oh, you're watching WWE? Oh, yeah, no, for sure. I'm a big wrestling fan too, so that's something we got in common. Thunder. Yeah, no, I appreciate you guys. Honestly, it was a fun stream today. I'm gonna again come by tomorrow. Yep, part two of finishing up this character, and then who knows if and I might have 2 hours tomorrow that I can work on. And maybe we'll start the next character after this one. Okay, but I appreciate you guys. You guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one, and I'll see you all in the next stream. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.